So when you write a memoir and you decide on doing it, what is the first? How did you kickstart your writing? Like, was there one thing that you wanted to kind of, you know, was the first sentence for you? Even?
Well, the whole decision to write the story was prompted by seeing my mom on the streets and asking her, what the heck am I supposed to tell people when they ask me about you? And her saying, tell the truth. Just tell the truth. And it seems like such a simple challenge, but at the same time, you know, what is the truth? And I sat down and I tried to write this wacky story. And it made me really think, well, you know, my very favorite memory from my childhood is getting a star, which my older sister remembers as a sort of painful memory because Dad wouldn't go out and buy us presents. So what is the truth? Was she right? Was it a painful memory? Or am I right? It was a beautiful memory. But I just wrote down the most memorable scenes first. And I just wanted people to understand.
When you write something and it's so personal, is there a moment where you may want to maybe self-edit a little bit? And
yeah.
And then how do you then convince yourself that maybe this is the best way to move forward?
The first version that I wrote in 6 weeks, and it was very stilted and very removed, and I wrote it as though it happened to somebody else. And my husband said, if your parents weren't buying food for you, how did you survive? I said, I got by. And he said, no, you have to tell the truth. You have to tell everything. And so what I told myself and what I believed is that nobody would be reading it. I thought the book would bomb. And while you're writing something like this, you can't worry what people are going to think because you would inhibit yourself too much. But you have to rewrite and rewrite. And you look at something saying, am I being completely candid here? Am I being really honest with myself? And the first time I read it back, I was a little shocked. I think that we all know things that we don't realize that we know. And then you put the pieces of the puzzle down and a picture emerges. And then you realize, you know, something, I'm glossing over this too much. This is a painful memory and I've got to go a little deeper. And one of the many things I hope I've learned is if you are willing to shine your light in the dark corners, you'll find treasures there.